There it is.
That makes sense. That makes sense. He's a local lad comparatively to them. That's a shame. I really like Christian Harris. He's going to be a good player there.
Probably a decent draft at Texans.
Yeah, I've seen some people say they've had a.
I think they could surprise a few people this year, you know.
I've seen some people
if things start clicking.
I've seen some people like when they're doing the winners and losers, putting Texans amongst the losers. But I think, you know, they've been quite good. If Stingley reaches his potential, then they've just knocked it out the ballpark with him. You know, I think they've done pretty well. Colts next again.
Well, my graphic says Baltimore 76. Colts 77, Cleveland 78. The pick is in for Baltimore.
Oh, Ravens. So where are Ravens?
Oh God! They've already smashed it.
Who? Have you already seen the pick?
No, but they're already doing fantastic stuff. So it can only get better for the Ravens, can't it?
Ravens.
Just want to apologise for everyone watching the stream who's seen the issues that we've had. I've reset it, put it to ultra low latency. Hopefully you guys can hear us all well now. Just want to thank all the YouTube subscribers who have come out in force today, because we've just hit 400 subs, which means that we've gone up about 10% this draft cycle. We've hit 40, 50 subs in the last 2 days. So really, really good stuff.
Yeah, thank you to everyone who does
Thanks,
follow
guys.
us on Twitch, YouTube, whatever. You know, we really, really do appreciate it. So thank you very much. Ravens. Oh, if they take Travis Jones now, because they need a DT still. They've got their edge. They need a DT.
Surely we can't take a DT at 97 now.
No. I love Travis Jones.
God.
I love Travis Jones to bits, but right now we need a linebacker or a safety. It's got to be one of those two. Otherwise, I'm calling criminal negligence on both those positional groups. Maybe they just surprise the hell out of everybody and just bring in Malik Willis as an extra running back. You know, because at this point, they can just do whatever the hell they want.
Pete Tamel texted with some teams about N'Kobe D. They said the combination of size, medicals, and the combination of those project his durability in the NFL doesn't look very good, even though he never missed a game at Georgia. So some people just don't think he's going to have a long career. Not touching him. That's just come up on screen. I think he is going to be going a long way.
It's crazy, isn't it? And to think, you know, Lions fans were clamoring for him at 32 and they could get him at 97 at this rate. But again, I genuinely would take someone like Marquise Bell or Leo Chenal over him if we're doing safeties and linebackers. That just...
Dark Blue Gold, our Pats guy, has just said, I think you guys have just suffered a DDoS attack from salty British Lions fans. I said, yeah, they've called it a raid. That's why I've been having problems.
Oh.
Oh.
God.
How many more picks do we have tonight? Is there 105 or something?
Well, we took we took Iffy really late in the third last year, didn't we?
Yeah,
about 107.
So we've got the very first comp pick at 97, but is there 15, 16 comp picks?
It depends by year. It depends on the contract values of the players that are there. So sometimes you can have more, sometimes you can have less.
Oh
I've
no!
I've got the PFM one up somewhere. So we go to 105.
Oh no!
What?
Oh.
What?
I just hate Ash sometimes.
Well, just don't read the stuff he writes then.
Yeah.
Mute the channels. I do.
No. Well, I can't, because I'm the one running the bloody thing, trying to converse with everyone while you guys are talking. It's part of the job. I won't even say it. I'll say it to you afterwards. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, so 105 picks in the round,
Yeah.
apparently.
So we got less than 30 to go. 7 minutes ago.
That's only 3.5 hours.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's probably going to be more like an hour and a half if they get on with it.
Yeah. Be about the same as yesterday, 20 to 5, give or take.
Right, Ravens pick. Here it is, selection.
Have you seen it, Ryan?
I'm about to see it now. Yeah, I've seen it. I think Ravens win the award currently for by far the best draft.
Baltimore, go fuck yourselves.
With that, I'm going to just take a quick 2-minute break. See you in a sec.
They are having a phenomenal draft. I hate it.
The Baltimore Ravens can go to hell. I just... Ah!
That defense is going to be ridiculous this year.
Oh my good God. Haven't they got Michael Pierce there as well?
Yeah.
They got
They
Michael
brought him in
Pierce.
from the Vikings, didn't they?
You got Michael Pierce and Travis Jones now in their interior. They've got edge rushers in. They've got Calais Campbell back. They've got another edge rusher in. It's just like they've got Tyler Linderbaum at center. They're gonna be a force next year. If they don't go deep into the playoffs, then something went
Me still
tragically wrong.
thinks they'll be a total disappointment.
Yeah, something will have gone tragically wrong if they don't do well next year. But my man
The Colts
Travis
pick
Jones,
is in already.
best of luck to you in Baltimore. Right, hanging the hat on Marquise Bell now, so we'll see.
Wow, that was fast.
I've
seen the Colts pick already.
Colts. Is this a tackle again, Bernard Raymond?
What did you guess?
Yes, I got it right. I've been calling it for the last few picks, but I eventually got it.
That is a good pick. Matt Ryan's going to like that pick.
Yeah, love
He's
that.
a mauler.
Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Their line just gets better.
And at round 3 as well.
Yeah, that is good value.
But I mean, Christ, I'm never going to get over the fact that Go Decker went first. I really am not. But, you know, good on Central Michigan. Got themselves 2 top 100 guys in there on their tackles. They've done really well, considering both of them were converted. I'm happy for CMU. Look at the size of him. I'm 6'4", and I would have to look up at him. That's how tall he is.
I can't imagine he was a very good tight end. A bit heavy.
Yeah.
The Browns pick is in.
Oh, you seen what Ash has put in the chat about Addison transferring?
What, Jordan Addison?
Jordan Addison's gone in the transfer portal. He just really doesn't want to play with Bo Nix.
Their quarterback did as well today as well. Something Yenna.
They just really don't want to play with Bo Nix.
I think they're starting I think their quarterback's left as well.
Jordan Addison's smart. He's like, if I play with Bo Nix for a year, then my draft stock's going to get tanked.
Yeah, he knows if he's going to get a big pickup, he's going to have a big score.
Who needs a wide receiver? Do you reckon Clemson might go for him now that they've lost Ross? Put him with Ngata?
Someone like that, yeah.
I think Addison and Ngata at Clemson would be crazy. That'd be a great wide receiver pairing.
You don't, but who wants to play with DJU? Like, I'm not being funny, I don't. He won't help your draft stock.
Ash, if he doesn't want to play with Bo Nix, he sure as hell isn't going to want to play with Jordan Travis. I'm sorry. That's like transferring from Kirk Cousins to I don't know, someone else terrible.
Drew Lock.
Drew Lock, yeah. Wow. Addison. That's
Ryman's off the board finally.
Yeah, I called it just like 3 Colts picks ago. They eventually go tackle. Oh, thanks, Ash, for cheering me up. I appreciate it.
What did he do?
He suggested that Jordan Addison, the star Pittsburgh wide receiver in college, should transfer to FSU, and I laughed.
I don't know who this Browns pick is.
Browns still need
I've genuinely never heard of him.
They still need a DT.
I'm saying it now. This must be a massive reach.
Alex Wright, 140 on the board.
Yeah, I know Alex Wright, but that's high. Why? When they've still got their pick of the defensive tackle.
He's only got 90 career tackles.
They could still have Perry and Winfrey or Zachary Carter or DeMarvin Leal. I know Leal was going to fall because of his off-season stuff, but
what about Enigbare?
Enigbare is still there.
Amari Barno still there as well.
See, in a hindsight
I thought
situation,
Amari Barno was going to be like a day 3 pick.
In a hindsight scenario, if we get to 97 and Enigbare is still there, then I'd give up Zach Pascal and take Enigbare at 97 because I think, he's just as good potentially, and then use 46 on someone else. Obviously, in hindsight.
Chargers picked in.
Chargers, they need a right tackle. Who's still at tackle who they could take? Let's have a look at tackles. Who's on my tackle board? Raymond's gone. Darian Kennard's still there. Falele. This could be Falele.
Who's picking now?
Chargers. They still need a right tackle. So you've got Daniel.
Chargers, Denver, Giants.
Oh, it could be your boy, Ryan. Kellen Dyche is in play.
Rashid
Yeah,
Walker.
he does project as a right tackle.
Sean Ryan.
Might be a little early for him. I'm thinking of guys who could go now. I mean, if they really went out there, they could go the North Dakota State one. Is it Willetsko?
Matt Willetsko.
Right tackle. That could be an outside the boundaries shot.
Zach Tom? Could Zach Tom go here?
Potentially.
Wake Forest, yeah.
Potentially. That's what I mean. There's a few guys here. I think Kennard and Falele would be my front runners, but the way this draft is going, it could be bloody Ryan Van Der Mark at this point. I've had DeMark in the 200s for us for ages.
I'm just grooving out to this clock advert music. Yeah, answering the same. I love it.
I do every time the draft starts and they start playing Elvis. There's a little less conversation. I'm just there like... Got to just keep the blood pumping at this time in the morning, don't you? 3:15 and we're waiting. If we get to pick 97 and it ain't a safety or a linebacker, then I'm like...
And how do you feel if we get to 97, we trade out?
If we trade out
with T2,
I will be furious.
If it's not a linebacker or a safety, I will protest. I will protest on stream. I mean, the only exceptions I'd make is if it was like Zion McCullum or someone like that. I would make an exception for Zion McCullum.
Who did the Broncos trade to Seattle this year?
Fans.
Drew Lock and
Noah Fant. No, there were 3 of them. There was an offensive lineman as well.
And Shelby Harris.
Yeah. Oh, no, defensive lineman. Sorry, I think he is, isn't he?
Yeah, defensive tackle.
Called
the Blue Man Group? Though? Sorry.
What?
Oh, bloomin' who's the guy fronting the coverage for NFL Network?
Come on, Chargers. Pick a tackle and make me look clever.
What the hell's his name? The guy who runs the 40 in his suit. What's his name?
Rich Eisen.
Just saying he's got the Blue Man Group in his head. And it's like, why?
Come on, Chargers, for God's sake.
You need a right tackle, Chargers. If you don't take a tackle in this draft, then, that's your own fault when Herbert gets massacred.
Right, selections here. Let's see.
Why are they talking about corner? They need a tackle. They're coming up against the Chandler Jones and Max Crosby.
I do need a corner when they're Jesse Jackson and Asante Samuel Jr.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen the pick. They have they've gone off piece. I did not say that.
What?
See, at 97, I'd have been totally fine with him, but at 79, bit rich.
JT Words, 125 pick from Baylor.
Wow.
He's had a great year.
So they're just going to let the right-hand side of that line. They must be kicking a guard out there or something then.
So I thought that you were... When you said that these quarterbacks could be day 3 picks, I really didn't believe you. But they really could be, couldn't they?
Well, like I say...
Yeah, I think...
Sorry, go on, Rye.
I think unfortunately it's going to be Howell. I think he's going to fall to round 4 or 5.
And you know what? I think Sam Howell's better than some starting quarterbacks in the NFL at the minute. Not naming particular Seattle Seahawks as ones. But I mean...
Broncos pick is in.
Broncos.
Tell us what they're doing.
Broncos still need a tackle, don't they? Broncos haven't taken a tackle yet, have they? I've still got right tackle as a big need for them.
Oh, no. Broncos, I've got their pick here, and it makes sense. It's a direct replacement for someone they'd lost.
Ooh, tight ends. There we go.
I think he's going to fit in nicely there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense as a replacement.
Yeah, Fant's gone.
And then they've got the one whose name I can't pronounce still there, don't they? But he's relatively raw.
And he's a little undersized.
But the thing is, they're meant to be quite high on him. So they've got, if they're as high on him as they say they are, they've now got a very good tight end tandem there. I think Dulcich will be the receiving threat, and the other one will be the blocking guy they bring in. But it's hard not to like Dulcich. I watched all his interviews after his pro day, and he's just such a level-headed class guy. Who's next? Giants.
Giants on the clock.
Giants still need a center. Need a linebacker. This could be Leo Chanel. Could be
Select.
Could be a center.
Oh. Wow. Oh, I don't think Giants fans would like that. I certainly don't like it.
Ooh, corner. Interesting. That seems like a reach.
I have him down as a safety for some reason.
I don't have corner as a need for them unless he can't be a replacement for Bradbury.
Well, he can be because he's rumoured to be going, isn't he?
Yeah, but
he's been trying to trade Bradbury for weeks.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're going to, then you want to spend a lot higher than Cordell Flott on a replacement for James Bradbury. You wanted to
James
go
Bradbury's
on,
a good corner.
You should have gone like round 1 or 2 on a corner if you're going to let Bradbury go.
Falcons pick is in.
Right, so they've taken a quarterback now. So they need offensive line. They just need lots of offensive line. Or they can benefit from a defensive tackle as well.
So
this
Winfrey's
could be DeMarvin
in play.
Leal, Winfrey,
Darian Kennard, Daniel Falele.
Or it could be a guard. Could be Cade Mays. Someone on that.
Could we get to the end of the third round with only 2 QBs off the board?
Oh, Falcons have reached as well.
Oh,
Jesus. Wait, Enigbari is still on the board. The fuck?
Western Kentucky.
Cameron Thomas is still on the board.
The top 10 on the board currently: Willis, Dean, Corral, Howell, Winfrey, Liao, Chanel, Soy. I can't say that. Jamari Sawyer?
Sawyer.
Have I got the spelling wrong?
No, it's Sawyer. You're just the L silent.
Oh, okay. Sawyer. Jalen Tolbert and Isaiah Spiller. Top 10 guys. Then Calvin Austin's number 11.
Are the Bills picking against him? Because I'd imagine the Bills must be in for Isaiah Spiller if he's still there.
Not in the next 3 picks, at least. I'm relying on ESPN now for the pick order.
Saying that, running backs, you're getting more people. Damone Pierce is in play now. Tyler Aligier's in play. Jerome Ford's in play. Abram Smith's in play. Pierre Strong Jr., Brian Robinson, Tyler Bardi. God, there's a lot of running backs knocking around now. They're probably just going to let it fall a little longer.
Yeah, probably.
Still get a dud. Still get a good guy.
So we've got Eagles on the clock at the moment, and you said about Buffalo, they're picking in 6 picks time.
That could be a run. I reckon that might be a running back then. So we've got Eagles next. I don't know what they've had today. Corner. This could be Tariq Woolen, because they need a guy opposite Slay, don't they?
Yeah, they really need a corner.
Could be Tariq Woolen, could be Zion McCullum, and I'm going to be back in 1 second.
Ooh. I won a prize on the National Lottery. What fun. Oh, it's just me. Hey, everyone. Solo time. Let's go. I'm just going to groove out to this. Hope you guys have all been enjoying the coverage, enjoying the draft. One thing I want to put out there, actually, is we're really open to constructive criticism of what's going on, because we are super raw at what we're doing. We've been doing it for 18 months. We've been doing the YouTube and Twitch live stuff for 1 year exactly now, because we started out doing this stuff for the draft last year, but obviously none of us have really done anything like this before. And if there's anything that you guys feel like we can improve, whether it's the experience of what you guys are seeing, so in terms of graphics, in terms of alerts, or anything like that, then let us know. I would be very open to any ideas or any sort of learning I have to do with that. So doing all the alert box, chat box type stuff, I learned to do a couple of days ago, and that's kind of 101 stuff on Twitch, but I just haven't had the time. Dark Blue Gold, actually, Ryan has just said that he wants more shots of Ryan in bed. So there we go. Improvement for the podcast. That's where you need to be. Different angles. We can stop now. When Ant started talking about keeping the blood flowing, I was like, yeah, just stop right there, my man. Don't need it. Don't need it. It's a long night tonight. It's going to be longer tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't mind it. I could do 12 hours through the day, but the night ones,
they're heavy.
It feels an age to 97.
Ooh, Nick Cross. I'd be very happy if Nick Cross fell to us.
Here goes the Eagles. Let's have a look.
Come on, be a corner and make me look good.
I think Kobe Bryant. That's what I want. Yeah.
I keep forgetting Kobe's in there.
Oh, He is off the board finally. That's all I'll say. He's not a serial killer.
They've gone BPA then.
Yeah.
He's finally gone.
That's because they lost Alex Singleton in free agency. They needed a backer.
My immediate thought is they've already picked one, but have they not already had a linebacker?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Philadelphia picks Jordan Davis at 13. Cam Jurgens at 51.
No, that's fine.
And then no Kobe Dean. That's it.
Okay. Oh yeah, of course they traded the other first away for AJ Brown, didn't they? They still need a corner though. Surprise. Mind you, Nakobe Dean provides terrific value there if he's healthy. Philly's a place to go where people with chips on their shoulders like to prove people wrong.
Pittsburgh pick is in.
Pittsburgh. Ooh, Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh Steelers. They taken a tackle yet? Pretty sure the Steelers haven't taken a tackle yet.
Pittsburgh, they took Kenny Pickett at 20. Then George Pickens at 52. Quietly a good draft. And this is their next pick. Quarterback, then wide receiver.
Mind you saying that, what have they got tackle? They've got Dan Moore and they've got Southern at right tackle. They might not take a tackle. Offensive line, what else do they need? Steelers. Tackle, receiver, safety. Ooh, it could be a safety. Could be Nick Cross. Or a corner. Kobe Bryant. Yeah, I'm going to pin my hat on this being a secondary guy.
What? You took me in with something yesterday, Irish Incarnate. No, that can't be true. You're pulling my leg here.
What?
I do not believe this pick. It's not true. Thank you. I'm not that gullible. I'm not. I did not believe that.
Wow, what did they say?
He said that Pittsburgh took Malik Willis.
Oh. Mind you saying that, I saw something earlier. Didn't they? Someone say that Washington had Cousins and RG3 in the same year or something? Yeah,
they did.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to double dip on the biggest position, it gives you more of a chance to.
Steelers pick is in. I'm underwhelmed. That's all I will say. Someone that had a terrible year.
Oh.
They're starting to come off the board.
They just keep on. I'm surprised Perry and Winfrey's not gone yet. I mean, if we were at the point where we still needed a DT, I'd be clamoring for him at this point. But like I said, I don't want to see another trenches tackle till at least when we go in 2024. I don't want to see a single trench player next year. The rest of this one.
We are only 13 picks away from the Lions. 12 picks away from the Lions.
And Leo Chanel is still on the board, yeah?
Yep. The top linebackers on the board right now, according to the board, are Chanel, Tyndall, Smith, Myjai Sanders.
Don't want any of them
not
three.
Really there. Who else do we have? Terrell Bernard, Darian Beavers.
Too high for Beavers. All right, if Chanel goes, I have no interest. I don't want to go near my Sanders. I'm not interested in Tyndall.
I probably should take Adam Anderson off my board, right?
Yeah.
I think I'm deleting him from the board altogether because he can't get picked. I mean, he's going to go to prison. So.
Oh, it's Patriots. Let's see who they've reached on now.
Oh no, this will be Chanel.
They need a corner. They need a corner.
Surely it'll be Chanel.
I reckon this will be Kobe Bryant. They need a corner to replace J.C. Jackson.
Yeah. Okay. So Kobe Bryant then, I guess, or Tariq Woolen. Tariq Woolen would make sense.
Tariq Woolen. I'd hate that because I love Woolen.
Right position, but try again.
Really? Zion McCullum?
Nope.
Marcus
What?
Jones.
Oh my God.
Reach.
9 return touchdowns, I get, but he's undersized. And it's mainly special teams you get with them at the minute. You have bona fide starters there. Tariq Woolen, Zion McCullum. These guys have a lot more upside than Marcus Jones.
Titans have traded up.
Titans have traded up.
This has got surely Malik Willis. Surely Malik Willis here.
Who have the Titans taken so far? Because their big need is linebacker.
Titans have taken Traylon Burks at 18, Roger McCreary at 35, Nicholas Petitfrere at 69.
I think that was the last one, wasn't it?
That was the last one, not long ago.
They need a linebacker. I would say if the draft was sensible, this would be Leo Chanel, but this could be Sterling Weatherford. Oh yeah, we'll convert him into a linebacker. Unless they want to take one of the other linebackers below him, like Mai Sanders or Channing Tindall. I could see them doing a Channing Tindall.
I strongly believe this is quarterback.
It could be. You want a guy to sit behind Tannehill?
They can't afford to pay him $40 million.
How much?
He's the third highest quarterback pay in an NFL.
But they need a linebacker really badly. At this rate, they'll be able to carry on going back and still get a quarterback.
Pick is in.
I can see the chatter about it now. I won't say anything more. I don't know. I've just seen the chat about it. Every team in the NFL doesn't need LBs and S's, says Drew. I mean, that's true.
Yeah, but I've not suggested linebackers for every team, I don't think. Pretty sure I haven't. I've been fairly accurate with some of these, actually.
You've been surprisingly more accurate with your second and third round picks than you have your first round picks, and the second and third rounds have been fucking mental.
Well, that first round was... the trouble with the first round is so many people traded. It's very hard to nail players down when there's so many trades going on.
Yeah.
Just do it more on the evening, but... Well, no, like I say, they don't need just linebackers. They could do with a quarterback. They could do with a tight end as well, to be fair. Is Ferkser top of the depth chart there now for them? Or is he gone?
I think he left.
So I think they need a tight end as well. So, I mean, who's tight end 3 now? Who's tight end now?
Isaiah Likely.
Isaiah Likely. Yeah, Isaiah Likely.
Likely's going to go undrafted.
No, he isn't. I can guarantee you now he will not go undrafted.
I think he will.
It could be a tight end.
Oh, I'm going to go Sam Howell here. That's who I think Tennessee will go for.
You've seen the chat, though, so you've got an unfair advantage.
No, but I don't know who it is, and they haven't said who it is. I think it will be Sam Howell. I said before I thought it was quarterback, and that's the quarterback I think they'll like.
I would be shocked if the Titans were the third team to take a quarterback in here and the Seahawks and... I just hope the Lions don't get tempted in for Sam Howell. I love him, but I'm done doing offense.
Right, here we go. Selection.
Right.
Oh, she's back. This woman who made all of the picks in day 3 last year.
I noticed Roger's gone home.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. I've seen it. The prodigal son has found a home.
Oh, there we go.
I kind of like it. I really kind of like the fit.
Look how unhappy he is. Wow, that is a man who is disgusted.
They go from Tannehill, who's when it comes to being mobility, is shite. He's literally the Tin Man. So they're going to change up that offense massively.
Do you reckon the Titans can sit him a year, can't they? But
Tannehill's
on the clock now.
I think he looks really happy, actually. I think that's a man who...
It's a good destination.
Yeah, it's a really good... It's a good organisation.
Yeah, to be honest, any quarterback would want to go...
Malik Willis did not want to go to the Lions at 2. He'd think, well, this is a clusterfuck.
He wouldn't want to go to Atlanta at 8 either.
No, because they've got no offensive line.
Arizona next.
Shades of Vince Young, says David Reinford. Yeah.
This is... If he's going to succeed, it'll be there. And if he's going to fail, well, we know it's just not good enough. Everything will be around him.
Condolences to our own man, Dan Pask. The ship has sailed now.
86. Oof, I bet his rookie contract, I'd say, will be worth peanuts.
So 4 years, 5 million or something. 4 years, 5.5 million.
So Cardinals now, this could be cornerback or edge. They need both. So Enigbari is still there. Cameron Thomas is still... I don't know why, but Cameron Thomas speaks to me as a guy who would fit the Cardinals mold. But then they need corner as well.
Mel Kiper doesn't need a running back. Isaiah Spiller's still there.
What, behind Connor? Who's behind Connor? They've invested in a second one, haven't they? I swear they got another... They've got the Dolphins guy in, haven't they?
Yeah, they've got Chase Edmonds.
Yeah, they got...
Chase Edmonds.
They've got one of the old Dolphins guys. No, I don't think it's Edmonds. Edmonds has gone to the Dolphins. I swear they got in another running back during the offseason. I could be wrong.
Cardinals depth chart, ESPN. Connor, Eno Benjamin, Jonathan Ward, Jalen Samuels.
Oh, I'd take that back then. Yeah, but the need's not as big as edge or cornerback, especially here.
Well, the pick is in now, selection.
I like the idea of haters gonna hate with Goodell walking out. Bit Taylor Swift, he loves it.
Oh, he's decided to come and do some work again. Isn't it weird how Roger Goodell calls them clubs, but no one else does? They're all known as franchises, but Goodell calls them clubs.
Oh, it's a player that has been mentioned.
Spiller?
No, Ant's getting kind of good at this. It's kind of annoying. He did literally just say it.
Love it. I hate it because I like Cameron Thomas, and
he is like a JJ Molding as well. Like, that's a good fit.
He plays all the way from 3 tech out to 9 very well. He's really good as a 9 tech coming from the outside. I love that pick for the Cardinals. That's a really, really good pick.
Ash Soden in the chat just letting us know that 86th pick for Malik Willis, the rookie contract is projected to be worth 5.3 million over 4 years with a 1.1 million signing bonus.
And it would have been 40 million for us.
At 2, yeah.
So he's lost 35 million.
Yep.
Potentially.
Ouch.
So
Dallas's pick is next? In.
Cowboys.
Dallas in 88.
They still need a guard, I think. Have they taken a receiver? They've taken receiver.
Have they taken a right tackle?
Edge. No, they've bought one in, I think. Edge. This could be Kingsley, Enigbare.
Oh, I like Falele here. Yeah, because they took Tyler Smith, who's going to be a guard, isn't he, at the next level?
No, he's a tackle.
Oh, they've... Well...
I've no idea, so...
No, it's someone that one would have thought of.
Have they replaced Cooper? Is it a receiver?
Jalen
They have-
Tolbert.
They have now.
Oh!
He's going to thrive in that offense, I think.
Yeah, that's a good pick.
Yeah, Sidelan.
Yeah, because they're a very pass-heavy team, and South Alabama are pass-heavy to him especially. I told you he was worth 38% of their offensive points, and he was like 50% of all the passes. He took such a huge share of the offense at South Alabama. He needs to go somewhere where he will get a lot of looks, and Dallas, they throw it a lot. So that is a good landing spot for Jalen Tolbert, that. But Bell's still there. That is crazy. I know this is just agreeing with what the analysts say, but David Bell is much better. Buffalo picks in. This will be Isaiah Spiller, I reckon. Or a running back.
So apparently the Panthers are in the market to trade for Baker Mayfield as it stands. Ryan's just put that in the Discord chat at the moment. There are quarterbacks on the board. They could actually pick one. Carolina could take a quarterback in the early 100s.
Angry Runs guy, isn't it? I love him.
Right, Bill selection now.
I'm going to bet this is a running back. It's an outside bet. It could be defensive tackle. It could be Perry and Winfrey. I love the Angry Run segment so much.
Irish Incarnate's just pointed out the Bills drafted James Cook at running back already. So.
Oh, shit, they did, didn't they? I already guessed that. Right, defensive tackle then. Perry and Winfrey. I forgot to update my board. They need a tight end to replace Dawson Knox, though. Maybe this be a tight end.
Oh, this is interesting. This is someone that is way down the position chart.
Wow, they've gone linebacker. Why has he gone before Leo Chanel? Right, what's the flag on Chanel? There has to be something.
Yeah, there has to be something. And your man, Chuck Fram, in the building.
Gentlemen, how are you today?
It's been a long couple of days, my man. I'll tell you that. How are you?
Can't complain. I know that you guys are probably a lot more tired right now than I am. But...
Probably. Thanks for jumping on. How's things? How's the draft for you so far?
So far so good. Haven't really moved off the couch too much for the last however many hours. So.
What are you making of it? Are you as surprised as we are with everything that's happening?
The first round, I think overall went pretty well for him. I mean, you can't complain with a haul like that. And I mean, to move up that many slots for essentially a third round pick seems like a no-brainer.
Someone's asking in the Twitch chat, what's your accent? So tell us where you're from.
I'm actually from Canada. I'm actually right across the river from Detroit. So I'm about as close to Detroit as you can get without actually being in Detroit.
What's the name of the town just over the border? It's
Windsor.
Windsor. Is that where you are?
Yep.
Cool. I stayed in a hotel when I came to Detroit at Thanksgiving, right on the border. I could kind of just see over the river, and I was like, "Wow, this is really cool." So,
yeah, it's definitely got its advantages being so close to the States, but with the pleasantries of living in Canada.
What's the border crossing like getting into America there? Is it fairly easy, or is it like every border in America, which is...
It's overall pretty easy. I mean, there's a lot of day commuters. Got a lot of people live in Canada, work in the States, or vice versa. So
that makes sense.
I mean, I can go over there for dinner and be back in an hour and a half.
Oh, sweet. Okay, that's not too bad. I was wondering if I could pop over the next time I'm there. So.
Oh, absolutely. It's very easy. But
Yeah, so Detroit in general, what are you making of like what happened last year and the new regime and what have you? What's your hopes and fears?
I think for the most part, they're heading in the right direction because I mean they were left with, let's be honest here, a talentless like group of people for the most part. I mean, or maybe I guess I shouldn't go as far as saying talentless, maybe more utilized in the incorrect ways. I mean, let's be honest, Matt Patricia put us behind a ways,
Yeah,
to put it lightly.
that does put it lightly.
Yeah. We got to keep it PG for your stream here, okay?
Oh, you don't.
No,
need
you don't have
if
to keep it
don't want to.
PG. It's Lions fans have to swear to survive.
Yeah, I usually just yell in the pillow. But
Raiders pick is in. Oh,
Tackle, I reckon, for Lele.
yeah,
Get on with it.
you're on the same line.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Dylan Parnham off the board. Fine.
They'll
can
kick
go for
Leatherwood
that.
back out to tackle again.
Should kick Leatherwood into the trash.
Oh, they need to get rid, don't they?
I'm a little surprised Parham was still available at that pick, honestly.
So,
I think-
are there some
Couple
picks you
back.
really like so far, just for any team, any reaches you were really surprised by?
I mean, I don't think I've ever shaken my head more at that Patriots wide receiver pick.
The Tyquan Thornton was that?
I couldn't believe it. I'm like, that's like two rounds early, honestly.
If
I mean,
that.
I get he's a fast guy, but man,
So
that
was
seems
John
like a reach
Russell.
to me. That's a good point.
Just got some chat. The border with Canada is not as trumped up as the one with Mexico. That's fair, but I mean, I've heard colloquially that like any border in the States is a pain in the ass. So I just wanted to ask.
Yeah,
Oh,
we got two ways of crossing here. You can either go bridge or tunnel. So
yeah.
one is a little easier, it seems like. A lot less hassle.
Right. Which one's that? Is that the
I'd say
tunnel?
the bridge is actually easier because they're just trying to get commercial stuff through for the most part. So they really don't care the same way for the regular pedestrians trying to get across.
So Ant told me that you guys kind of got talking before, and it's kind of resulted in you being here. Like, what's your history with the Lions franchise as a fan?
I mean, I was a product of being a fan as a child to the team closest to me. And as I got older, started to realize, wow, I'm going to be miserable for the rest of my life.
Yeah,
We
sounds
know that
about
feeling
right.
with football teams. Well, me and Ant do.
Yeah. It's it was just something along those lines. I'd say the majority of my adult life was watching Stafford. So to see him not under center is definitely been a bit of an adjustment period. But
It's so jarring.
it is. It put me in a weird mental state for days after that trade.
Oh yeah, I was in bits. My girlfriend was like, "What's wrong?" I'm like, "Nothing. Nothing's wrong. I'm fine. It's just a sport. It's just a game. Doesn't
Yep.
matter to me." But it deeply, deeply mattered.
Yeah, you can't
To
lie
be
to us
fair-
like that. You can't lie to us like that. Come on.
The team on your hat right now must be making you a bit miserable because they've had some absolute horrible games so far this season. The Tigers.
Look, I didn't come on here to be personally attacked, okay?
I'm trying to learn baseball, and I don't think they're going to be the ones to teach me.
Baseball's a up and down thing for me. It's always going to be second fiddle to football, but it's just one of those things that if you want to, sometimes it's so dang boring. Just got to take a nap. But it's hard being a Tigers fan right now too. But the same thing with the Lions. I think they're trending in the right direction. They got some good young guys.
Yeah,
It's there's a lot of work to do still there for that franchise.
I think baseball's one of those things that, as a enthusiastic drinker, I can get behind it as a I'm there, so I'll watch it kind of thing. But otherwise, I'm going to take hockey, I'm going to take basketball all day over that, and football's number one. Like, I love my cricket, but I recognise that most people will find that boring. So baseball is like, there's less nuance to baseball than cricket. It's I feel bad equating it to NASCAR, but it kind of is NASCAR to F1 as baseball is to cricket for me.
Yeah, it's more of a spectacle than it is. Baseball's. It's good to go to the ballpark and hang out and go with friends and socialize and pay too much for a beer. But it's always a good day at the ballpark. But TV, it's just not the same watching on TV.
Question for you from the chat: do you follow the Detroit Rouge soccer team?
Yes, the Bucks have picked my guy. Oh, I'm so happy.
I'm going to be honest with you. I know very little about soccer. It is probably the sport I know the least about.
There we go. Rashad White.
Oh, I'm so happy for him. The best pass catching back in the draft, without a doubt. He's going to get some work.
We're only 6 picks away from the last.
That is a lot higher than I thought Rashad would go.
So where are you guys at? Where do you think that this pick is going?
I've kind of given up second guessing Brad Holmes at this point because I don't think many of us expected him to go edge again. At 46.
I would like Nick Cross, Channing Tindall,
Oh
Chanel,
yes,
but I don't expect any
Nick
of them.
Cross.
Just if it's a safety or a linebacker, I'll take Leo Chanel and Nick Cross right now. Either one will do me. I will be very satisfied.
I like the Nick Cross pick. I think that would be best case scenario at this point.
Kirby Joseph.
Kirby Joseph would be good.
Or Marquise Bell. There's some good safeties there. There's some really good safeties.
There's just some picks that I fear that we could make, and I'd go, yeah, that feels like what this front office likes doing, which would be something like...
Wow, the Packers
like
just made one of the
Perry on
fastest
Winfrey.
picks I've seen.
Yeah,
Winfrey screams Brad Holmes pick to me, but you can't go defensive line again.
The Packers have run Sean Ryan up to the podium.
Ooh, intriguing.
The guard.
They need. No, they don't. They've got Bakhtiari and Aaron Neiman there.
Yeah, so they'll kick him into guard, I suspect.
They're very versatile, and they got Elton Jenkins, who can play right tackle.
Carolina have traded up to 93, apparently.
To take Baby Baker? Sam Howell?
Baby Baker. Apparently they're interested in Big Baker, aren't they? Weren't someone saying?
I fancy them taking Corral.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that could definitely be in play. So it'll be interesting to see which way they go.
Here's a great question, though. Is Matt Corral... He was invited, wasn't he? He's still in the green room.
Yes.
Matt Corral is still in the green room.
He's the only player.
I hope he took the Malik Willis route, and he didn't, because Malik Willis didn't go back to the green room today, right? He left the property. Is that what I understood?
Yeah, he did. Sorry, yeah. San Francisco is picking here, so maybe Ash. Oh, I see. Niners picks at 93. Panthers have traded up to 94. My bad.
Oh, look who they got making the pick. That's.
Oh God.
Oh, what? Why?
Who is it?
Dr. Disrespect. Just because he's a streamer.
Will this be a corner?
I have no idea who that pick is.
They need a corner. Oh, Jesus
That's
Christ.
A back I've never heard of.
He's right at the bottom of my running back depth list.
Wait a minute. So Pierce is on the board still. Isaiah Spiller's still on the board.
Spiller, Aligier, Jerome Ford,
and
Abram
this is the route they went.
Yeah, Strong Jr.
Yeah, Strong Jr.
Wow.
Would you like to know where he was on the consensus board?
San Haskins,
yes,
very
interested.
250.
250, and they took him at 93.
Oh man, and yeah,
But watch it work out like they did with Elijah Mitchell.
Wow. That's an interesting one for sure.
We could. Do I want to now?
I think at this
No.
point, I don't think you go that route.
What about Ruckert here, tight end?
I don't like him.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of agree with what you guys were saying about who we could take. Really, so the one person I had in mind when I said it sounds like a pick that we could make is Channing Tindall. It just feels like that's the sort of guy this front office is going to take.
Yep.
I'll take any linebacker at this stage.
My only issue with like if they were to go Chanel is I just don't think that's the kind of linebacker we're looking for right now. I think that he seems like he's going to be better off being used like Micah Parsons was, rushing the passer. And I think we just need a more well-rounded backer, I guess.
The Panthers got quarterback.
He's a run stop.
Yeah, it's got to be quarterback.
Guy,
they're trading up. They're trading up despite the fact they've got no picks. So
the Panthers are. Yeah, but who are they struggling against? Cincy aren't taking one. Denver aren't taking one. We're not taking one. Washington.
You say we're not taking one, but you don't know that.
I do, because I will run around I will run around the block I live on screaming blue murder at 4 o'clock in the morning.
I hold you to it. I hold you to it.
4 a.m. Oh my goodness.
I'll be right back.
Sorry I didn't reply to you, by the way, when you said all good to come in. I didn't see it.
It's not a big deal. I just figured, okay, I'm right on my time. I'm going to get in there.
Yeah, do it. Oh, man. Yeah, 4 a.m, and what was it? When did we finish yesterday? Was it 4:45?
4:45.
Yikes.
It's rough. But if you like football in this country, you accept it. You've got to.
What's the fan base like over there? Pretty good, or
for the Lions, or in general?
In general, I guess.
It's the fastest growing sport in the country, but you're working from a really low base. It's getting bigger and better. The more coverage that's done free to air here, the much better it gets. So you've got a few former players who work for the BBC, and that's really kind of elevated what happens, because through that they end up getting the paid stuff afterwards, which is, really good quality. But Ryan, my memory's just completely gone now. What's the name of the former Giants will be Hall of Famer edge player who is the BBC guy?
Jason
Pierre
and O.C. Umenyiora.
O.C. Umenyiora, that's it.
OC, yeah.
Yeah, so OC and Jason Bell are the two guys who front the coverage here for the free stuff, and they're fantastic.
Well, that's cool. That's a good way to try to grow the sport over there.
Yeah, absolutely. The Patriots fan that we had on yesterday, who's terrific, he said it's growing similarly to how the Premier League coverage is growing in North America, small but passionate fan base. Which
here we go, the Panthers pick.
Oh, yeah, they went QB.
There you go. Well, I haven't seen who yet though, but I presume it's Corral.
Well, I don't want to ruin the surprise for you.
He's going to put some serious pressure on Sam Darnold.
He's not. I don't think he's going to put pressure on Sam Darnold. I think Corral's the starter.
I think you can win the job for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I think by maybe week 3 at the latest.
Corral's gone.
Corral to Carolina. Okay,
Panthers
Corral.
Must be delighted.
Indeed.
They got the tackle of the future in the first round, and then quarterbacks just slipped to them instead of trying to do it the other way around.
It's just such a testament to the media and what actually the teams feel and what they see and how they evaluate players is just, it's not even close. I mean, we had people having Malik as high as 2 to us, and he just went. Like,
I had Matt Corral to Seattle at 9.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh man.
yeah. I don't know about you guys. I've seen a lot of mock drafts where Detroit was taking Corral at the end of the first when
I saw a lot of 32s. Bengals on the clock, then it's Denver, and then it's us.
I can see us trading back. With what's on the board, I can see us trading back.
Now this is a
I've sat all
comp.
this time
This is a
and they
comp
trade back.
pick.
I'm
Are we
so
allowed
upset.
to trade it?
Sorry?
This is a compensatory pick. Are we allowed to trade that back?
Yes. Yeah, you can trade
Okay.
comp picks. Yeah, no problem.
It's crazy to think that we got this comp pick for Kenny Golladay.
Yes, we did. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
It's
insane to me.
It's the #1 comp pick in the draft.
And then he did nothing in New York in his first year. That was a delight to see. When
I love hitting people with the information that Taylor Decker had more receiving touchdowns this year than Golladay.
It's so good. I love
It's the
that.
best. It's the best stat.
Just on the comp picks, so there's 9 in 9. Can I count 9 in this round alone, and 4 of them have already been traded.
Oh,
Yeah, so they're just really regularly traded because I think people kind of regard them as just extra, which of
Yeah,
course they
Bengals.
are. So
Bengals pick is in.
Wonder
We're
if
nearly
this
there.
is- Who's the center who's left?
Irish Incarnate says that apparently, as of 3 years ago, that you can trade the comp picks. I have no knowledge of that, but I take your word for it.
This could still be offensive line help. Could be Alec Lindstrom. He could be in play.
Donovan West is still there.
Donovan West, Alec Lindstrom.
Lindstrom's going to be nice value for somebody in these later rounds.
Oh,
I fancy
Yeah.
Winfrey here.
I
Right.
don't need any more D-line help.
right room, wrong corner. You're on the right lines there.
Oh, they did go tackle.
The Floridian.
Zachary.
He had a really good year, actually.
I thought so. Indianapolis to go, and then it's us.
Zachary Carter, 149 on the board, going at 95.
Yeah, that's because he's a bit small. That's what people say about him. He's not the biggest.
But
Yeah,
reached for, though, as well.
They must have a very specific plan for him if they're going to reach for him that early. He looks too small to play interior.
Yeah, he gets washed out. He's too small.
Colts
Oh.
got their receiver.
Colts pick is in.
See ya.
Kobe Bryant, maybe. Nick Cross.
Tariq Woolen.
Wait, why aren't we on the clock?
Colts at 96, we're 97.
I swear they said Washington was on the clock. They didn't mention us.
Washington after us. If you have a look at the ticker on the bottom, it says next.
Oh,
DET
you
then
c-
was.
Yeah, but
Why
they
has the
said
Colts
that-
gone and done that?
What, have they taken?
I'm-
Have they taken
they-
Chanel? Have they?
No,
No.
someone else that we had the interest in.
not
Us
Nick
collectively.
Cross.
Yeah.
Oh man!
damn it. Said could be secondary.
Bastards!
Right, so we've still got Kirby Joseph and we've still got Marquise Bell.
I wanted Cross in the worst way.
I wonder if the Colts have deliberately jumped us.
So 9 picks to go in this round.
Oh, that grates, that does.
Yeah,
But Chanel's here now, so
that one stings.
Yeah, I really would like Chanel here. Please let that be the pick.
Right, we're on the clock.
I
Why
want
do?
Chanel,
I don't know.
Joseph, or Bell. I'll take any 3 of them. If it's a
Chan-
trench player, I swear to God, I am going to be.
Chanel.
Yeah, I've not got a good
Tyndall,
feeling that they're going to
Smith.
do us what we want.
I would even think about Damone Clark.
No. No.
I don't think he agrees with it. based off all those no's.
No, maybe not. Have you seen the
I don't want red
Have you seen the
shirts.
video of that Packers fan reacting? So the Packers YouTuber reacting to our trade up yesterday.
Yeah, that was actually quite funny.
Oh,
I do not want a cornerback. I don't want anyone on the offensive side of the ball. I do not want a defensive tackle.
I'd take. Yeah, I don't
It's
want.
not a lot to ask for.
I don't want trenches and I don't want offense. I'd take Zion McCullum as a. I would, but
Right, the pick is in.
we have actually picked. Okay.
right, let it be a safety. And Ryan, just stay absolutely silent and still.
Come on, don't blow this.
Come on, we could have a good. I can forgive the pick for another DT if, as long as we address one of linebacker or safety, either of them, please, for the love of God, let's start giving them some picks. If it's tight end, I'm going to go nuts. Nuts.
I really want it to be tight end.
No, you don't. No, you just want it for a cheap thrill in the long term. But when the dust
Yeah.
is settled, you will hate it.
Yes, you're right. You're
I
absolutely
actually
right.
think he just wants them to pick a tight end to see how
Yeah.
you react.
Yeah,
for a
I want the
year,
world
yeah.
to burn for Ant.
Wow, that's
That's just cruel, isn't it?
I like it. I'm here for that.
Come on, Detroit.
Oh no.
Why do they always have to put the list up of not won a playoff game since such and such a year? We know.
We are
Oh,
very
I
well
know.
aware of what kind
Yeah,
of organization we are.
We don't need reminding.
There are calls for the police to be called to Ant's house in the chat.
Stop looking at the chat when we're in. Unless they're just like predicting it.
I just think it's funny.
It's not funny. This is not funny. This, you know what? If they've called the police to my house, I'm going to redirect the police to Ford Field and claim neglect on the safety and linebacker rooms. They've been neglected, unloved, abused.
Oh
Oh man.
Oh,
no. Of course they went to break just before our pick, of course.
Yeah. They really want to make us wait.
you know what? I'll just watch Kyle Brandt for the rest of the night. That's fine. I can deal with that. He's funny.
He's incredibly entertaining.
He is.
I watch them before work every day. I love it.
I love angry runs. It's like the highlight of the start of my week.
Whenever I watch Good Morning Football, I enjoy it, and yet I never do it.
Hang on.
I think I know who it is.
I'm still waiting. Oh, here we go. Selections. I think I'm going to know first. So
Here we
I'm
go.
going to keep zip.
Barry in the house.
Got my pillow just in case I need to scream.
If I go mute, you know what happened.
I'll just do like a thumbs up.
I'm not. I'm just watching a full screen of the
I-
graph, so I
I
can't.
know
We're all
who
going to
it
be.
is.
We're all going to be very happy. We're all
Yeah.
going to be happy.
Yep.
Yes, we are. Positive thoughts.
No, we are going to be.
No, we
Good
are.
vibes,
I've seen
good
it.
vibes only.
It's someone that's been mocked to us multiple times.
Oh, thank fuck for that.
They really,
That
they did really
not
like him.
go-
Apparently, I'm happy with that.
Okay. Yep. There we go.
We took a safety.
It's a miracle.
He had a really good year.
Yeah. He's good, but he's definitely gonna be that deep ball safety.
Yeah, he's a ball hawker.
Yeah.
Thoughts.
No, we are going to be.
So where do you think that projects with him being played primarily like with the other safeties? Do you think that
I think him and Walker cover two. We'll take probably half a field each, and then Deshaun Elliott, strong safety in the box. I can roll with that. It's a 3 safety package.
yeah, that's not a bad look. I'm okay with that for sure. Oh, that's good. All right, gentlemen, before I overstay my welcome here, thanks a lot for having me on. It was,
Oh, no, not at all.
Appreciate it.
Great to have you on, especially for the
It-
pick. That was really cool.
I figured I'd get to the pick here. This gives us a little something to yell about if it was a bad one.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for coming on, and we'll talk with you again soon.
Sounds good, guys. Anytime. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it.
Good
Cheers,
talk.
man.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Guys.
See you soon.
All right. See you soon, bud. Bye.
I was going to say, well, I've only got to bed now, but there's only, what, 5 picks left?
Eight more picks, including the Commanders here.
We're done by 1:30.
Oh, yeah. They're keen to get it done. Oh.
Oh, I like that for them.
I thought it'd gone maybe sooner.
I can't believe that Price Davis is gone. Davis Price, sorry. He was literally in undrafted free agent territory.
Yeah,
And
he was. He really was.
Because I've done my... He's right at the bottom of the running back lists I've got for this year. Right at the bottom.
I'll tell you what,
Just because he's from LSU.
knocking the draft out of the park,
Who is?
we are.
Yeah, oh God, yeah, we are.
We just
Yeah,
got
I
to get a
feel
starting
much
linebacker now.
happier now.
See,
Yeah.
this is the thing again. They've been interested in Kirby Joseph for a long time. They've not really tried to
He
hide.
didn't even hide that intention now.
No. So this is again another guy who they've earmarked, and they're like, right, we're going for him, and we're taking.
At least they just waited for him as well.
Yeah. Well, in fairness, 46 is too early for him, so he's not going to be pissed that we've not taken him at 46. This is the first opportunity we've really had to go and get him, and the safety market's been very slow. So it's not like we've been forced to go up and get him. If the safety
Wonder
would
if
have
it-
gone earlier.
I wonder if we'll trade into the 4th tomorrow. There's some guys there, I feel like they're gonna.
Let's package everything we've got left in the draft and maybe a 6th next year or something. Just have one more pick today. Let's do it. Browns next. This could be all right. I keep saying it, but Perry and Winfrey. This could be him.
I can't believe Howell hasn't gone. I can't believe Howell's going to be a day 3 pick.
No, it's not through any fault of his own either. It's just North Carolina. It's shite. They made him look bad.
Browns. Here we go. 99.
Oh,
You'll need a DT.
it's the player that answered like this. He's been banging the drum for him.
Oh, well done, David. I like that.
That's a
I
good,
really
it's a
like
good
that.
setup for him.
And I mean, if he's got Deshaun Watson throwing,
You've got
that's
Deshaun
going to be
Watson.
dangerous. That is going to be dangerous. He's the best route runner of every single receiver in this draft, even the round 1 guys. I love this pick. And the guy who's been throwing to him this year, I'm very intrigued for in future years. I mean, just don't watch Bell here. Watch Aidan O'Connell and his throws. Look at that into double coverage. Just, it's so smooth. Look how easy he makes it look. Up he goes, right in the breadbasket over coverage. That's why you shouldn't get hung up on just Bryce Young and CJ Stroud next year. Lot of good quarterbacks knocking round.
Arizona's in.
Pick 100.
Cards. They took tight end last time, didn't they? They still need a cornerback.
So having a look then, there's no one left to take Howell, is there, that I can see? Really?
No, he's going to fall.
Right.
He's
so
falling.
this could be Enigbare or Bryant. I'm going to go for it again. They need a cornerback. They need an edge. They're both there.
Oh, I've said, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Oh, it's an
I
edge.
see it.
Why has
I
he gone
see it.
before Enigbare? Wow.
Ashley Soden has paid for bits to say something about some quarterback he likes and some quarterback you like, Ant, but I don't want to talk about it.
He's paid what?
some bits. If you watch Twitch, you
I
get
don't know what that means either.
bits for watching it, and then we get money for people using those bits for highlighting and stuff. So
Is he talking about KJ? So
he's
a
talking about
quarterback I
KJ
like,
Jefferson and
Love
Jordan Travis and something like that. I don't know.
KJ Jefferson's a lot better.
Is
Sorry,
he?
but sorry, but KJ Jefferson is already my draft push for next year. So I don't know if he'll declare next year, but
I doubt
one of the
it.
guys I'm looking most forward to watching next year, especially now Treylon Burks is no longer there.
I think it will because they picked a 4-star recruit the other day. They've already got his replacement.
But obviously, when you lose your main guy, then it's very, you got to get rapport going with the next one. So, I mean, look at Howell last year, lost all his weapons. Really, really affected him. I saw I think Junie put in the chat that Addison's going to USC.
Yes, he did.
Which is not fair, but it makes sense.
Yeah, USC are just going all in for a title, aren't they?
You got a good secondary next year, Ryan.
USC won't do shit next year in the playoffs. It don't matter how good you are. They don't give a toss about the Pac-12.
No, I mean in division, do you lot have a good defense too?
Oh no, we ain't got anyone. They've all in a transfer portal. I'm not going to care about Arizona State next year.
Oh wow!
They
I just hope the Lions or Bradford are good for your sake.
Well, at least you've got an interesting coach now at Bradford.
No, well, I won't say interesting. That's worn off already.
Yeah?
He's a nice guy, but he's not interesting.
You want someone who's young and committed and
all we're going to do is upset him and he'll probably be gone in a year.
See, this is what years and years of suffering does to you. I'm exactly the same. After this year,
we've only got about 9 players under contract. Bradford are going to be shit next year too.
This is what lethargy of supporting shit football teams does to you. I'm the same. I thought for once we had a wonderful year in store and it's just going horribly wrong. We nearly lost to Dover the other day and they're on 0 points for the season.
Oh no.
How many
points were they deducted though for that?
About
they've only won like 2 games all season though.
Ouch.
It's had like -15.
Yeah, they've only won 2 games all year in like 38 though, so even still, and we were at home as well. At 82 minutes, we were 2-1 down. Just
although 5-3 up against Wrexham and lost 6-5 somehow.
Yeah.
Wrexham have just become so watchable just for the TikToks from their Hollywood guys.
Well, they've spent billions.
Bags of money wasting football.
Yeah, they spent billions down there as well, and they still can't even get to the top of the league.
Keep them down there.
Ridiculous salaries.
They'll get bored in a few years.
Oh, Stockport coming up this year.
That's a team which has been much maligned over the last few years.
I'm just disappointed because we've got Oldham coming down, and that place is an absolute dive.
Sure, but one of the historic Football League teams, though.
Still a dive. A dive is a dive.
Oldham Athletic.
And we've got Scunthorpe coming down and all.
They might not even have a club. Their owners running them into the ground.
But isn't Oldham the oldest active Football League club, or was? So I think they were formed in the 1870s or something.
Yeah, but they might be historically prevalent, but now they're irrelevant. It's kind of like the Aston Villa of the Premier League.
Yeah,
it's irrelevant.
All right, here come the JETS.
I don't even know. I'm that far down the depth charts now.
They take a linebacker, then they just.
I have got safety and linebacker as their 2 big needs. I don't think they've taken, or have they taken Petra? Did they take Petra?
I can update you in just a second.
The Jets have taken a player that I don't like, so they can have him.
Oh, Rocket. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's because they just got rid of Ryan Griffin. and Chris Herndon was, well, a bit shit.
Miami next. Have the Dolphins picked? Is this the Dolphins' first pick?
Yes. Dolphins'
Yes.
first pick of the draft. Is that snoring? I can hear.
Sam Howell? Yeah, that is snoring. Imagine if the Dolphins took Sam Howell. That'd be funny.
That would be. I've got their biggest need as centre, which is
not
Donovan
good.
West.
It's not good to have centre as a need.
Well,
Bloody hell.
safety or centre or tackle.
Could you slide a guard into centre? It'd be hard. I'm surprised that Calvin Austin is still on the board. God, those guys who've gone to Vegas as Miami fans knowing they're not picking until 102. Fair play to them.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, they've just been like, you know, they can just watch all the other teams make stupid mistakes.
See, the Jets did really well to get Jermaine Johnson at 26, but then Breece Hall and Jeremy Ruckert, they're going the wrong way. Like, they're losing over this draft now.
They had a really good start to the draft.
Breece Hall was a mistake.
They're flaming out.
Honestly, if you smash the first 2 rounds of the draft every year, you'll be doing pretty well.
And to be honest, you know, a lot of the Jets' first round picks just don't work out anyhow. So
Miami need to smash this pick. They need a good pick.
This might be Ryan's centre, Donovan West.
And this might be my last pick.
Fair.
Yeah. So they better make it a good one. They've done pretty well. They've landed. They've come fair in and taken one of the highest players still left on the board, I think.
Winfrey?
They've got a backer.
Oh, linebacker.
Yeah, good pick. Good pick.
Right.
All right.
Time to call it a night for Ryan.
All right. We'll see you when you see you then.
Yeah. Oh.
You gonna be up in the morning with Ash?
I don't know. I'll try.
Depends if Hank's woken up or is still asleep.
Apparently, Kirby Joseph's press conference is fantastic in the chat. So that's one I'm going to watch before we come on tomorrow morning.
Night, everyone.
Right.
I'll see you all tomorrow.
Cheers, Ryan.
Good night. Take it easy.
Bye.
So,
And then there were 2.
Logan's put up that PFF's top coverage grade safety was Kirby Joseph last year.
Sounds right to me. We needed a coverage guy. Suddenly, we've got our safety room not looking so bad, and linebackers, we knew we could run with it. We just want an upgrade.
Well, we'll be drafting Noah Sewell next year, so the linebacker group will be great then. This sets us up perfectly to draft Noah Sewell next year.
Could we? Do you think we could have all 3 Sewells? Do you think we could go Nelfie?
No.
Neffy?
Neffy had a broken neck in high school, and I just don't trust people who've had one stinger, one big hit, and he's out. You know, he's got the heart. He's got what you want from him, but just don't trust a broken neck.
Oh, there he goes.
Fuck off. Chiefs. Oh, dear.
Bloody hell.
So they get Justin Simmons after losing to Ron Matthew, and then they're just like looking to Leo Chenal and just whoever the hell else they want at this point. Not Simmons. Or was it Simmons? Is it Simmons that went there? Or was it? Who was the safety they picked up after Matthew left?
It was
It's not
the
Simmons,
safety
is it?
from Houston.
Just Jordan Summit, wasn't it? Jordan Reed? Not Jordan Reed.
Justin Reed.
Justin Reed. That's it. Not Simmons. Simmons is a Denver guy.
Right,
Anyhow, they
two
replaced.
picks to go. Yeah, Rams pick is in. First Rams pick.
Rams pick. Right, what's I got as their needs? Edge, cornerback. Oh, this could be Enagbare. This could be Enagbare. This could be
Logan, not Logan Hall.
I've got cornerback, guard, and edge is the biggest need apparently.
Dominique
Oh.
Robinson.
Maybe.
Darian
Mind you saying that the
Beavers.
Rams are very analytical. They usually draft best player available. So who's left on the big board? Who's player left on the board?
Top
That's not a
5
quarterback.
players: Sam Howell, Perry Winfrey, Jamari Sawyer,
Hey,
Isaiah
Perry-
Spiller, Calvin
Hey,
Austin.
Perry and Winfrey makes all the sense in the world there.
Yeah, Winfrey does.
He makes all the sense in the world if they're going to go there.
God, there's some people here that just shouldn't be day 3 picks.
No, Enagbare shouldn't be. Winfrey shouldn't be.
Well, Spiller was in the conversation to be RB1 for a long time.
Yeah, but he had a really bad off season. The A&M guys had terrible off seasons.
Yeah, true.
Like DeMarvin Leal fell miles. Oh.
Fair play to bring out Steven Jackson.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, they went guard.
Who the hell is that?
No, that makes sense. He's there on the guard list.
193 on the big board.
I don't think that's representative. I think he's better than that. But again, the guard market just went up when Cole Strange went so early.
Okay,
There was no.
but Sawyer from Georgia is still there at 64. Zach Tom is still there, who can kick into guard. I'm sure he can
Nah,
kick
he's
into guard.
a tackle. He's a tackle. next
Chris
level.
Paul of Tulsa, Marquise Hayes of Oklahoma, Lizzitis, I can't say that.
Lester Smith
Lester
from
Smith from
Virginia
Georgia
Tech.
Virginia Tech, sorry. They're all the guards I have. Thayer Mumford could kick into guard, maybe.
To be honest, I like that pick. I'm not. Oh God, Rams. It's 49ers have already picked theirs.
Right, this will round it
49ers.
off.
So, Kobe Bryant. Gonna say they need a corner. Let's go Kobe Bryant. Said his name all night. Let's see if we can end with him.
I'd feel bad for Kobe Bryant if he didn't make it out.
Considering
to day
some
2.
of the corners that have gone, I feel bad for him. He shouldn't be going after Marcus Jones. I think the thing with Jones is it's his special teams upside that's got him up there, but
Wow.
wow. Oh.
They got the wide receiver.
I did say wide receiver, yeah.
That is that for the day 2 of the NFL draft.
So who's still on the board?
If you've been with us all the way through, you are absolute troopers, and we love you guys. So that's fantastic. And let's just take 2 minutes before we go to bed. Who's a pick you love and a pick you hate so far? And then maybe a word on the lines before we go.
I mean, let me just go through the list again. I mean, I love the David Bell pick to the Cleveland Browns. I think he's going to be an absolute perfect receiving weapon for Deshaun Watson or whoever's there going forward. Plus, I'm really big on him as the player as well. I mean, I love the Kirby Joseph signing for us.
Yeah.
Because again, we've needed a coverage safety for a very long time, and again, it's not like we just make impulse picks on players. You know, this is a guy who they've coveted for some time now, and obviously they've identified him as having the mental and physical aspects that we require for our players, and they've gone for him and they've got him, and we've got him at reasonably decent value as well. So, you know, I'm happy with what we did. I mean, I still don't know what to think about Pascal. I must admit I need to sleep on this and see how I feel about it in the morning. But you know, at least they've doubled down on the edge room. So you know, it was a position of need. I know they like to build the trenches first. We've spent a lot on the trenches these last 2 years. So I just need to have a think. I think I don't mind it really, to be fair. It's just as long as we fill out correctly otherwise than that. But I mean, there have been some really strange picks today, though. You know, this draft has been very drunk today. You know, I've had 3 of these lovely Thatcher's Blood Orange ciders, and I'm less buzzed than what this draft is. I've taken some shots as well for correct guessing guys in this draft, and I'm still more sober than what this draft is. So
Yeah.
I don't know. What about you? What instantly sticks out for you?
Sky Moore to KC at 54 really stands out to me as a nice pick. In fact, Kansas City in general, I think, have absolutely smashed it today. That last pick that they just had, Leo Chanel and Sky Moore, that's a good day. Who else?
What do you make in division while we're thinking about it?
So
I mean,
we had
Christian Watson's gone to the Packers.
Yeah, I'm kind of 50-50 on that. It could turn out to be absolutely terrible for us, but it could turn out to be fantastic, and they could waste him. Andrew Booth to Minnesota. Don't like that. Kyler Gordon to Chicago, and then Jaquan Briscoe to Chicago. That secondary has gotten a lot better overnight.
But then Velus Jones and Darnell Mooney is not the most threatening wide receiver pairing going.
No, Ed Ingram at 59. I mean, that is an upgrade on what they have, but they could have done better.
It is a reach, yeah.
Brian Asamoah, again, Minnesota. He's
a
good
I like
player.
that.
I like
that. Yeah. There's
there's Jones. What else do we have
out there? But I mean, the Tyrion Davis Price one is perplexing. The 49ers, I don't know why they've done that. You know, they've got Elijah Mitchell there. I know they needed to replace Mostert, but you had so many more better guys. I've got even guys like Devontae Price above him, and Devontae's the one I've been drafting to us at 177 for the last few months. And it's just, it's crazy.
Underrated winner tonight. After all of the problems that they've had, after the lack of picks they've had, Carolina managing to pick up Matt Corral at 94. That's massive for them. They were in such a bind for a quarterback. What the hell are they going to do? They're going to have to take one at 6. They must take one at 6. At 6, 7, wherever they were picking 6. They've got to take one at 6, because otherwise what are they going to do this year? They can't run with Sam Darnold. Well, they didn't take one at 6, and they've still got him. So, win for you.
And they got their franchise left tackle in the first round.
Yep.
So instead of going for the quarterback and not having anyone to protect him, they've got the quarterback on a really cheap-ass deal, and they've got the guy to protect him.
Yeah, absolutely. Right, we will be back in the morning, 5 a.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. UK time. We're going to be with our writer, Ash Soden. You might have heard me referencing him many times in the Twitch chat, but he does such a good job informing us all the way through. Really, really excited to have him on our preview show. That'll be on for about an hour, 10 till 11 UK time. And then the day 3 live stream going to be starting at 4:30 in the afternoon UK time. So that is 11:30 a.m. Eastern time in the States. We're going to be joined by some really cool guests. The Red, White and Buffalo Bills in the UK. Dog Pound East, that's Ivan from the Browns. UK Browns. He's been on a stream with me several times with some of the San Francisco guys over here. Then we've got Raider Ryan, who's a UK Raider. We've got Ian from UK Ravens, and we've got Robson from Jags across the pond. So we've got some really, really cool guests. We're going to be doing a really long shift tomorrow, 4:30 till 11 o'clock. So if you are going to stick with us for that as well, that's going to be fantastic. I'm going to try and get a few more people in there as well. But by then, and then our roundup show for day 3 on Sunday, we will have covered 80% of the league in terms of guests, which has been a fantastic effort on the part of all of us guys. But I can see Ant is craving his bed there. So we're going to knock off for now, and we'll see you in just a few hours' time to round up day 2. But thank you everyone for watching. We'll see you soon. Let's go Lions, one pride.
Fuck the Ravens for taking Travis Jones.